Welcome back to QC Comics, everyone, with, of course, another action figure unboxing video. Oh boy, today we've got the the Mandalorian Warrior Holiday Edition. There's your box there. Just going to kind of quickly show this off, because there's just not a lot to talk about on this box. Looks like a little Boba Fett helmet there. So just a quick story for this. This was one of those purchases, definitely a FOMO purchase. I was at Target and they had one sitting on the shelf, wasn't even on the right peg. So it might have, these all probably got purchased, and an employee found one, or there was one returned and they just stuck it on a random peg. So my wife said, you have to get it. Have to get it. And I was thinking maybe she thought like this was holiday Boba Fett, and I pretty much collect everything Boba Fett, but it's not really Boba Fett. So I just didn't know whether or not I wanted it. I don't care about this box. And actually, as I'm looking at it through the package, I don't know what mold they used for this. This is, and I forget the name, I believe just it came with the Cal Kestis from Jedi Fallen Order. I was going to say repainted, but it might just be punched out white plastic with black painted eyes and blue painted feet. And yeah, nothing moves on it. So, and here's the other thing. There's this gun, which obviously you would associate with the Mandalorian, which further confuses me as to what mold they used for this figure. This looks like my son dressed up as the Mandalorian a couple years ago for Halloween. This looks like the Halloween gun that you could buy for like $15 to go with the costume. It's just white punched out plastic with a little random orange and a brown handle there. Okay. It looks like a toy. Well, it is a toy. Yeah, I know, but... Okay, so here's where my confusion sets in. It's got two holsters here, which I thought, okay, that's like Jango Fett. But then that's like the Death Watch jetpack. And then I start thinking, okay, well, it comes with the Mandalorian gun. Maybe it's the Mandalorian and they just swapped out the jetpack. Is that like Mando's jetpack? I couldn't remember. But then I looked and I'm like, well, if it was Mando, then he'd have armor there and he wouldn't have two holsters. So this is like kind of a hodgepodge of different parts from, I feel like, Jango Fett and the Mandalorian and maybe even the Death Watch Warrior. I did watch one review on this after I picked it up, and I don't want to kind of hit the same beats, but this is just punched out green plastic. There's no paint involved. And really from top to bottom, everything is just punched out plastic, minus some, white and green paint on here. That, I'm not, this is probably red, and then, a little bit of green paint there. And then the ugly Christmas sweater thing there, which is really the only reason to buy this. If this was not here, zero chance I buy this figure. Absolutely zero. But that does look pretty cool. And it does look festive. Got the Mythosaur skull there. Kind of looks like Mando's helmet's there. The Mudhorn, which again, that's Mando's insignia. So, who are you? Who are you? Oh, man. I really almost just want to go pull my Jango down and my Death Watch and just side by side, but I don't want this video to be too long because it's not a lot to talk about with this. So, yeah, we're going to pose them up, give our final thoughts and grade. Let's not waste any more time. Let's rate this guy and get out of here. Okay, so there we have the holiday, or I keep saying holiday, the Mandalorian Warrior Holiday Edition. Posed up, ready to go. What do we think? Well, first and foremost, Mando. I just want to do a little quick comparison, if you're still with me. So, it's not Mando's jetpack. Okay, so there we go. We got a match. I think, right? Yes. Death Watch, jetpack. Mando, gun, although I have him swapped out with Captain Phasma's spear for, the Beskar spear. Now, I would say the double holsters, which obviously Mando does not have. He's got, this armor here. He's got the shin armor. So, different than Mando. No. Are these the Boba knee pads? Nope, they're the Jango knee pads. Okay, so there's the Jango knee pads. Jango. So knee down is Jango, perhaps, or maybe they just removed the plates there. But these holsters are different. So it's like they modeled it kind of the same, but they added on cheap holsters because they're just stuck to the leg. Yep. Okay. So we figured out the knee pads. Jango Fett knee pads. Jango Fett shin. Death Watch backpack. Their jetpack. I think the wrists. Okay, nope, because that's his salvo. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So there's a lot of Jango in this guy. Although the helmet, I feel like, has to be. But there's no view. There's no rangefinder. So it's like Mando in the rangefinder, kind of. Except, dude, I don't know. I'm just going to give up. This is a really, really kind of silly figure. This right here is a 10 out of 10. Boom. 10 out of 10. Ugly sweater. Everything else is cheap. It's just a hodgepodge mixture of things just thrown together to make something else. I don't know. It's close enough to Boba Fett that he's got the mythosaur, but again, Mudhorn insignia looks like his helmet. I don't know. It literally is. It's a Mandalorian warrior because it's a mix of Mandalorian parts. This thing is like a 3 out of 10. For $25, you're getting nothing new. You're getting one cool thing from shoulder to waist in the front. That's it. That is the only cool thing you're getting out of this. And even that, it wants to keep falling backwards because this sits so low, they couldn't just cut it off a little bit higher so that the feet could go up a little further. Nope. Got to do it right there so it constantly just falls backwards. Yeah, I would not recommend this unless you are a Christmas fanatic and you want it on your shelf. That's pretty much the only reason I got this. As a matter of fact, I don't think it's even going to be on display with my Black Series figures. It's going to go in the Christmas box. And when it's Christmas time, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to put it on the shelf. And when Christmas is over, it's going away. Because, who wants to look at this in like July? I don't know. Maybe you love it. It's a niche thing. Maybe it's for you and you think it's the best thing. And that's great. Perfect. For me, it's a 3 out of 10. Anyway, do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out for more videos. Those should be coming later in the week. Take care. We'll see you next time.